E aí galera, que é o Dragonfire, sejam bem-vindos a mais uma live, pessoal. Tudo bem com vocês? Nessa live vamos trazer mais uma live de Robocop, beleza, pessoal? Vamos lá, galera, sejam bem-vindos.
Late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
I hope Mills will win. I'm sick of Kuzak.
Because let's face it, there's nothing that can be done. So, you know what they say. If you can't beat them, join them. Last Chance Safari. See all the endangered species before it's too late. Last Chance Safari is the largest collection of near-extinct species on the planet. So hurry, get them before it's too late. Additional fee to use your personal rifle may be required.
Man, it's Robocop. So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer? Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are. Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Look out! Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCD arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Você não acredita que o teu gato tá esticado lá na caixa. Ó, eu tinha trazido esses chocolatinhos são teus, né, amor? É tudo novinho. Vou deixar aqui, você vai comer.
Não dá, leva tudo isso, leva.
Não quer nada,
Não
né?
quero.
Beleza.
Mulher.
Nada. Filho, esse aqui é sem gás e já
não.
tá quente.
Tá,
né?
leva.
Vai pra lá.
Agora encostou, né?
Não, mas é sem gás, tá quente, né? Eu vou pra lá. Vou lá congelar. Filho, eu já pedi do pocket, já tá sendo feito, já logo vou entregar. O seu salmão pocket e o seu ceviche. Você vai comer dois? Coisa e um ceviche? É coisa, hein?
Já pediu? Sai daqui, sai daqui.
Vou fazer
Você
agora.
lavou a mão?
Lavei.
Não, não, não. Lava a mão e passa o álcool aqui.
Lavei a mão agora.
Por favor, mãe.
Eu lavei a mão agora. Juro por Deus do céu. Eu acabei de lavar minha mão. Te juro, filho. Pode ficar sossegado.
Mãe. Lava a mão e passa o álcool aqui.
Eu acabei de
Por
lavar
favor,
a mão.
passa o álcool aqui. Lava a mão e passa o álcool
Acabei
aqui.
de lavar.
Por favor.
Mas vai fazer eu lavar de novo pra quê? Se eu acabei
Por
de-
favor, por favor.
Cara, você tem que sarar logo mesmo, porque não dá pra gritar.
Ah, tio.
Não, olha, eu...
Ó, você para com essa porra aí,
acabei de
viu?
falar que eu machuquei minhas costas porque ele veio o sofá lá em cima e você ficou fazendo eu ir e vir.
Olha aqui.
Eu vou lá em cima que eu vou ver o filme.
Quem sofre, você sabe quem que é,
Na
né?
hora que chegar, eu vou pegar as coisas, vou trazer.
Sabe quem que é que
pra
fica na
você ver,
cabeça?
ó, 57 anos, com dor na coluna. Desço escada,
Tá,
subo
escuta.
escada, desço,
Eu
desço,
que fico
subo.
aqui, ó. Não para.
Agora é hora de parar e eu vou
Ah, tá. É isso então.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Do you think it's gonna help us meet?
Does it matter? There's no club here in sight. The old man. So, it's true what they say. You have some kind of defect.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems. And it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment will boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. I can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Holy shit! What was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informant. See if he has any info that can get us back off the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that! I'm homeless by choice.
So cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. It has no bullet holes.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go!
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Excuse me, we are conducting an investigation.
You can investigate the case of several tapes being overdue. Your main suspect is your friend over there.
Oh man, did he call us friends? Nice.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Louis, I'm not so sure.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Ó, chegou o buquê primeiro. O que você vai tomar?
Não encosta, cuidado, mãe.
Quer pôr lá esse aqui lá, que é de pinho?
Cuidado de encostar as coisas.
Você pode pôr a comida?
É novo esse?
É, não. Pode estender lá. É um pinho, o que você vai tomar, né? Estende ali, quer que eu vá estender? Quer que eu arrume lá?
Tomar o quê, mãe?
Tem aqui, ó, eu trouxe uma água com gás, uma Fanta uva, uma Fanta maracujá. E também tem esse resto aqui de Sprite zero.
Tá.
O que você vai querer? Deixa tudo aí, essas bebidas? É, você escolhe daí, né?
Uhum. Oi, Giovana.
Copo. O que filho precisa? Filho de Francisco. Você é literalmente filho de Francisco, né?
Nossa!
Você é filho de Francisco. O que é Francisco, filho de Francisco? Nossa, mas tá quente esse teu videogame, hein? Eu senti o calor daqui, ó. Olha aqui.
Sério? É o Robocop.
No fundo, estrada isso aí.
Ah, não sei, né? Eu acho que ele é feito pra suportar, né?
Sim, tá quente que eu não...
Ó o ceviche.
Isso, você quer? Hã? Você quer isso ou não? Ou é ruim? Tem um guardanapo aqui, se você quiser.
Amanhã, vou falar uma coisa séria mesmo. Ah, bom, pode ser mais tarde, você vem aqui. Daí a gente pode... Você me dá uns 10 minutinhos conversando contigo? Obrigado, mãe.
Sabe abrir, né?
Aham.
Você sabe abrir o tribusquinho?
Sei sim, mãe.
Só que o tribusquinho, se você já vai sujar o negócio ali, né?
Travesti... O que você falou?
Esse
Travesquinho?
sachêzinho ali, você já vai sujar o paninho. Mas tudo bem, o paninho depois lava.
Eu não sei nem abrir essa bosta.
Acho que eu lavo pra você.
Mas será que é uma boa botar? Ou vai tirar o gosto?
Veja como que é sem.
Assim que eu faço?
É. Isso aí é peixe?
É o ceviche, sei lá.
É gostoso?
Você não gosta, meu?
Peixe cru, né? Quer o temperinho? Ali?
Coceira aqui também. Suor.
É, tá muito suave.
É uma boa, eu acho. A temperinha é uma boa um pouco.
Fica meio sem sabor, né?
É.
É peixe cru.
Eu tenho tanto medo de... Bom, a gente vai conversar,
Esse é
né?
salmão, Francisco?
Você vai conversar comigo?
É.
Eu não
É
sei.
salmão.
É?
Não, esses de cima branco não, que tá ali embaixo que é salmão. Esse daí acho que é cana, sabe aquele?
Obrigado.
Experimenta pra ver. Mexe um pouquinho com o gato
Sim.
assim pra ir lá pra baixo.
Tá bom já?
É, já. Melhorou?
Melhorou.
Francisco?
Obrigado, mãe.
Também.
Te amo, mãe.
Te amo também.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. Who personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside government.
Easier said than done, man.
Do not give in to the pressure.
Are you pressuring me into not giving in to the pressure? That's smart. It's going to work. I feel it. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we... Used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying. Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
You cannot reopen a closed book.
So when you're done, you're done? That's rough. Probably true. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is. Isn't that the tape we're looking for? Tape? What tape? You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie? I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS. Lights, camera, action! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Let's give him a one!
First, I hear a bunch of movie guns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But, homeless?
Ó, o creme de alho, o molho de alho e os shawarma, filho. Pode me dar essa vasilha aí? Eu pego essa, pego aqui. E você? Meu Deus, hein? Olha isso. Come um só agora e
Tá
espera
grande?
mais um pouco.
Você vai comer
pra
também, né?
outro. Eu já peguei meu tá lá. Meu em cima. Ó, tem mais dois guardanapos.
E o creme, comprou?
Tá aqui, ó.
Ah, obrigado. E a batata frita?
Depois, se aquecer.
É!
Or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there. Who's gonna pay for all this?
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down. God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done.
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, just don't give in to pressure. That's a stellar one, dude, but excuse me if I don't comply, all right? There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, man. I earned that money fair and square. You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is...
Come on.
I will leave the money with you if you spend it wisely.
That's cold-blooded, man. But thanks anyway. You're my savior, Tin Man. But what do I do with the money that I'm not supposed to spend on drugs? Like, what's the point?
Greeting.
Oh, go on then. Let's see how it's done.
You're all right.
That is the...
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. hasn't started. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
And
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
Yes, it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist, but it had a bald head.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
How about I bring out your jawline?
Hey, man, no pressure. I was just trying to be helpful. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work. What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers to confuse my parlor for an auto shop.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
I know there is more you are not telling me.
His motorcycle has a decal on the gas tank. It's a black vulture with wheels instead of claws.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Ah, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
Galera, vou finalizar essa live. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Pessoal, amanhã tem mais, beleza? Valeu, galera. Até a próxima. Valeu, pessoal. Fui.